Good morning and welcome into this California Winter League broadcast. I'm Brandon Januska alongside Evan Patoka as we have the Palm Springs Power taking on the Washington Blue Sox this morning. Both teams coming in with a 2-1 record on the young California Winter League season, and both of them trying to match China, who's the only team right now with 3 wins in the league. Bobby Brown, the manager of the Palm Springs Power, up against Jimmy Johnson, JJ, of the Washington Blue Sox. And we'll have the action here in just a moment. But, Evan, two of these teams that are both thriving so far through the first couple of games.
Yeah, we saw the Power come off of a really good win, 8-6, up against the Canada A's. We saw Ryan Baum throw 5 scoreless. He was able to get the win. He also got a contract offer. So we'll see how the Power go into this after the Blue Sox are coming off of a loss to the Alberta Grizzly.
Yeah, you mentioned that contract offer. A few players have been offered contracts so far from Frontier League teams. Asaf Loengard already had a contract under wraps with the New York Boulders, who he played with last season. Ethan Smith was offered one by the Lake Erie Crushers. Ryan Baum, the Ottawa Titans, and John McGuire from the Joliet Slammers. Those are all offered, not signed yet, but offered to a few players already, just a couple of games into the California Winter League season.
Yeah, and it's great to see these players who have been performing really well in the early going of the season get some notice in order for them to get a professional contract and be able to keep furthering their baseball career.
Well, we'll step aside for the playing of the national anthem and be right back with some California Winter League baseball on your California Winter League YouTube channel. We're on to day 5 of California Winter League action. Washington Blue Sox hosting the Palm Springs Power. I'm Brandon Januska alongside Evan Patoka as we're about ready to get this one underway here from Palm Springs Stadium. There is one other California Winter League game going on right now as well. That's back on the turf field. And last update we had is the Chill and the Grizzly. The Chill with a 3-0 lead over the Alberta Grizzly. Ethan Martini hit a 2-run homer in the top of the first inning. That's his second home run already in the California Winter League. He's the only one with multiple home runs so far on the young season.
Yeah, we've seen Ethan Martini really rake on that turf field, especially in that 21-5 win over these Palm Springs Power. Chill now up 3-0. Big chance for them to get their second win of the season, go to 500.
And for the Power, that's their lone loss on the season. A 2-1 record coming in. The Blue Sox also with a 2-1 record. They just suffered their first loss of the year yesterday after they fell 10-4 to the Alberta Grizzly, giving the Grizzly their first win of the year. Let's go through the starting lineups for the teams today. First for manager Bobby Brown and the visiting Palm Springs Power. Leading things off, the third baseman Heng Xuan Yen. And batting second, the second baseman Kai Seong Chen. A couple of Taiwanese players at the top of the Power order. Batting third, the designated hitter Preston Walston. The cleanup man for the Power today is James Brandon at first base. Batting fifth, Kazuya O'Hara, the shortstop. The center fielder, Jacob Mabin, will bat sixth today. Robert Starr is in right field batting seventh. Behind the dish, Tyler Hendricks will be the catcher batting eighth. And Tristan Pacheco rounds out the nine. He is in left field in back of starting pitcher, left-hander Tino Novus. And for Jimmy Johnson and the Washington Blue Sox, leading things off for them will be the designated hitter Tommy Easley. Nico Diaz is the center fielder batting second. Kevin Gamaros at short bats third. Hunter Smith, the third baseman, will bat fourth. Alan Goodwin is the catcher batting fifth. Shuya Funada in left field bats sixth. Hiroto Kono in right batting seventh. Connor Donahue, the first baseman, bats eighth. And Han Huan Hu, the second baseman, rounds out the nine as first pitch comes in right at 10 a.m., right on time, to Heng Xuan Yen. Inside for ball one, and that came out of Clayton Warner, the starting pitcher for the Blue Sox, who issues a strike. It's 1-1 on Yen. Slight breeze blowing from left to right as the overcast skies. The 1-1's fouled back into the screen. 1-2 on Yen.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about it. We usually see the wind right field to left field. Now it's the opposite, and a lot of ominous clouds out in center. We have some chance of rain, so we'll see how that affects this game.
A 1-2 called, strike three on the outside corner. And it's a punch out to start things off for Clayton Warner and the Blue Sox. It's out number one and brings up Kai Seong Chen, the second baseman. Get you a little bit more on Clayton Warner after this first offering to Chen, which misses downstairs for ball one. Clayton Warner out of Indianapolis, out there in Indiana. Played for Alabama A&M University as the pitch misses. 2-0 the count on Chen. Also played in the Empire Baseball League. 2-0. There's a strike on the outside, 2-1.
Yeah, we've seen Kai Seong Chen usually near the bottom of the lineup or as a pinch hitter for this Power team, now hitting second.
2-1 is hit on the ground left side. Second shortstop, rather. Gamaros has it and throws across the diamond in time for out number two.
A quick 2 outs here for Clayton Warner. Really a good start for him to be able to get these quick 2 outs and have the offense try and give them the lead early on.
Brings up Preston Walston. First offering right down the middle for strike one. Walston, the designated hitter today. One of two catchers on the roster, playing in his second game. 0-1 misses outside 1-1. Looking for his first hit of the young Winter League season.
Yeah, well, you've usually seen Walston as the second guy to Tyler Hendricks.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Warner has the sign he wants from Goodwin, his catcher. The 1-2 pitch misses low and away. 2-2 the count. Preston Walston out of Moab, Utah. Awaits the 2-2 and fouls it straight back. And the count holds. Clayton Warner working relatively quickly. Toes the rubber on the first base side. As he issues another 2-2 swing and a miss, strike three. A pair of punch-outs for Warner in the top of the first. We move to the bottom half, scoreless here from Palm Springs Stadium on your California Winter League YouTube channel.
Everyone knows good things come in threes, like Dave & Buster's Eat, Drink, and Play combo for just $19.99, including one mouth-watering entree, a refreshing beverage, a $10 power card, and a whole lot of fun, which means you enjoy a delicious meal for under $10. Oh, look, that's 5 good things. Good things come in threes at Dave & Buster's with the Eat, Drink, and Play combo for just $19.99. Buy online or in-store today.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
On to the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless between the Power and Blue Sox. Tommy Easley will lead things off for his manager, Jimmy Johnson, and the Washington Blue Sox, the designated hitter for the Blue Sox today. Up against Tino Noves for the Power. The lefty issues a swing and a miss for strike one. And we have a couple of defensive changes early in the game here for the Power. Couple of players at the top of the lineup, Yen and Chen, the 2 Taiwanese players, are out of the game defensively. The 0-1 is high, 1-1 on Easley. So it's now Francisco Polito in at second base for Chen and Asaf Loengard in for Yen at third base. So the 1-1 catches the edge on the outside, 1-2.
Yeah, Loengard and Polito have been Bobby Brown's main 1 and 2 guys in the lineup. So it'll be assumed that they're going to take those spots next time around.
Novus' 1-2 is hit on the ground to short. O'Hara is up with it and throws out easily for the first out of the inning. 6-3 on the put out. And it brings up Nico Diaz.
Nico Diaz usually playing out in left field. This time he's in center. One of the shorter guys, but also has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground in that outfield. So look for him to be making some good plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, listed at just 5'7", the left-handed hitter takes a strike on the inside, 0-1. for Bobby Brown, just giving some reps, some at-bats to some of the other guys. Yen and Chen, of course, both getting at-bats before being subbed out, as this is just poked down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Chasing it down is Loengard. The throw into second base is offline, and in with a double is Nico Diaz.
As we said, Nico Diaz with some speed, able to get into second. Our analytics guy, Braden, calls that one a punching Judy, just a blooper on the opposite field into left. Throw is a little offline, allows him to get into second with a double.
Yeah, that sounds like an accurate one for that one, because he did just kind of punch that out there. It wasn't hit very hard at all. Just got down the third base line and into foul territory. So Diaz is at second with one away for Kevin Gameros, who swings at the first pitch and fouls it down the first base line, 0-1.
Some early lefty-on-lefty matchups here from Novus. Nico Diaz able to get on. Gameros, just another lefty in that lineup that JJ has been putting together.
Those are the only two lefties in the starting lineup for the Blue Sox today. We'll see how Gameros fares. Novus with a long look into his catcher Hendricks. Still peering in to get the sign. And now time called as went through all the motions and still couldn't connect on what pitch they wanted to throw. 0-1 count just underway. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Power went down 1-2-3 in the top half. Scoreless ball game. Runner at second, one out, and an 0-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
It's a great breaking ball there from Novus. Able to move it to the outside, get Gameros swinging. Nice pitcher's count here, 0-2.
Gameros will have to battle now behind in the count. Gameros on the season with a 400 batting average. This is his fourth appearance of the year as he fouls off the 0-2 and the count holds.
A little bit of an update from the turf field game. The Chill now lead at 5-0, and it's only the middle of the second inning.
The Chill looking for their second win, coming in at 1-2. The Grizzly also 1-2 on the young season. Novus's 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike three. May have gotten a touch of that, but into the glove of the catcher Hendricks, and it's a punch out for out number 2.
Yeah, definitely what you need after that double from Diaz. Now there's 2 outs. Still a runner in scoring position, but a little bit less of a threat.
Turns to Hunter Smith, who swings through the first offering, 0-1. Smith, the third baseman today. 1 for 4 on the season at the plate. That's in for a strike quickly, 0-2. Novus doing a nice job of jumping ahead of the Blue Sox hitters.
Don't see many 0-2 counts here from Hunter Smith. Last game he walked 3 times.
The 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Looked like a breaking ball to get Hunter Smith swinging, and they strand a runner at second, the Blue Sox do. We're scoreless after 1 on your California Winter League YouTube channel.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Like a family setting, you know, we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views, exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness, enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet, discovering our history, experiencing our scenic trails, getting that perfect souvenir. Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
On to the second inning. Brandon Januska alongside Evan Patoka. We're scoreless after an inning. Clayton Warner back on the mound for the Blue Sox after setting down the power 1-2-3 in the first. He'll face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, starting with the first baseman, James Brandon.
Yeah, James Brandon was in the DH spot last game versus the Canada A's. He went 0 for 4 with an RBI, though, with a strikeout and a run scored.
He's driven in a pair on the season. He's also scored twice, 1 for 8 officially at the plate this season as the first pitch misses low and away for ball 1. Clayton Warner with a pair of punch-outs in the first inning as the 1-0 is fouled back into the screen. 1-1 on Brandon. Both pitchers so far in this ball game attacking the hitters, trying to get ahead in the counts. Warner's 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2.
Yeah, and you said attacking. It's working really well. A lot of strikes being thrown. We haven't seen any walks yet.
We haven't even seen a 3-ball count yet as the 1-2 misses outside. 2-2. Still early. We're only in the top of the second inning. Scoreless ball game. Warner's 2-2 to Brandon. Hit on the ground, foul down the third base side, and we'll do it again.
Hitters are also doing a good job at fighting off pitches. We've seen a good amount of foul balls here. A couple of them being put just barely into play. For example, that Nico Diaz double. Looking to see more aggressive swings from the offense.
Another 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's out number 1. Third punch out already for Clayton Warner. They'll bring up Kazuya O'Hara, the shortstop.
Yeah, O'Hara went 2 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI in the Powers win against the A's. In this 5th spot again.
First offering from Clayton Warner. Low and away, ball 1. O'Hara with a .300 batting average through 3 games. 3 for 10 at the plate. 1-0. Fouled off to the left side. 1-1. But he's also scored 4 runs already through 3 games. So he's a guy who gets on base, and then the other guys in the lineup have driven him in. Warner's 1-1. Right down the chute, 1-2.
Yeah, and Clayton Warner has done a good job of fighting back. 4 of the 5 hitters he's pitched to have thrown first pitch balls.
A 1-2. Lifted in the air on the right side in foul grounds. Kono giving it chase. So is Donahue, the first baseman, but it lands out of play, and the count remains 1-2. Yeah, despite throwing first pitch balls to a lot of the hitters, he's able to battle back and get it into a pitcher's count more often than not. The only batter who didn't have 2 strikes on them at one point was Kai Sang Chen in the first inning. As this is hit on the ground through the left side for a base hit. 1-out single for O'Hara.
Some good hitting for Kazuya O'Hara after fouling off the last 2 pitches and having a called strike. Able to finally connect on one, get it through the 5-5 hole.
And it looks like Gameros, the shortstop, is a bit shaken up after that play. He hit it right between the 2 players, as you said, and Gameros testing out maybe the ankle. May have rolled it a bit. We got some rain yesterday, so the field and conditions a little bit wet.
Yeah, it was very interesting. We got rain literally right after the second game ended. Seemed like it was perfectly timed by Mother Nature. But now these clouds are really forming over. It looked like we were going to have a chance of rain during this game, but so far nothing doing.
We're in the top of the second inning, scoreless game. As Jimmy Johnson will check on his starting shortstop, Gameros. We'll step aside for a moment as they figure things out. We're scoreless in the top of the second inning on your California Winter League YouTube channel.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Back with you, top of the second inning, scoreless ball game. Runner at first in O'Hara, and Jacob Maben, the center fielder, takes a first pitch strike, 0-1.
Gameros shaking off that ankle a little bit at short, still moving it around a little bit, but he looks to be fine out there at short.
He's remaining in the game as the 0-1 misses inside, 1-1. Limited rosters here in the California Winter League. You never want to see injuries in any league, but it's especially important in a league like this. The 1-1 from Warner is fouled off to the right and out of play. 1-2.
Yeah, in a league where you're really just working as hard as you can to try and get yourself a contract and move on with your baseball career, injuries are the last thing you want, and it would just be unfortunate if it were to affect you in this season, especially with how short it is.
The 1-2 fouled off to the right again and out of play. Yeah, this is all about the development and trying to get yourself shown. It's a showcase league. Try to get a contract. Warner peeks back at first base. That's Kazuya O'Hara taking a lead. Being held on as this is lifted in the air right center field. That'll drop for a base hit in front of the right fielder, Kono. Stopping at second is O'Hara after a wide turn. Back-to-back singles. There's 2 on with 1 away.
Really like how the power is swinging the bat here. The last 4 batters have fouled one off with 2 strikes, so they're doing a good job at fighting off pitches and getting what they like, and it's worked out the last 2 times, 2 straight singles for O'Hara and Maben.
RBI opportunity now for Robert Starr. He's driven in 2 already on the season through 3 games. First and second, 1 away. And a throw back to second base, and out there is O'Hara. The play goes 1-6. The throw to Gameros, and O'Hara tried to leap away from the tag of Gameros, but ended up past the bag either way. So that's out number 2, and a big break for the Blue Sox. First pitch home is strike 1 to Robert Starr.
Yeah, it didn't seem like O'Hara knew that Gameros was right behind him, but Clayton Warner able to throw a good pickoff over to second base to get the out.
The 0-1 runner goes and it's popped up high on the infield. The first baseman Donahue camps underneath and makes the catch, and just like that, it was 2 on, 1 out, and they don't score. Inning over. We move to the bottom of the second inning. No score on your California Winter League YouTube channel.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate